911 emergency operator 342 reporting.
Yeah, someone has broken into my house. I'm hiding in the closet.
They're in the house now?
Yes, they are. I just saw them walk under the attic. I have
Is it a man or a woman?
I think it was a man.
I want you to let me know if you hear or see anything at all.
I'm in my closet. I don't think I could see anything. All I saw was like dark sweatshirt and dark pants. I'm going up the stairs to my attic and I have a door to my bedroom that's a safe door, and I just hit the button and I'm hiding in the closet right now.
What's your name, ma'am?
Sandra Bullock.
All right, Sandra, I'm going to stay on the phone with you to the office to get there, okay?
Okay.
Sandra Bullock's horrifying encounter with an obsessed intruder, the alleged stalker, is accused of breaking into the star's mansion and then coming face to face with her.
Corbett was carrying handwritten notes to her. One of them read, "I will forever be thinking of you and Louis, my son, as you are my wife by law."
It was the one night that Louis wasn't with me. It was the one night that our nanny goes, "Let me just take him to my apartment, which is up the street because you're going to be out late." Yeah. Had he been home, it would have changed our destiny forever. So why was he not home on that one night?
The home invasion happened just hours after Sandra was honored by close friend Keanu Reeves.
I will always remember the first time I met you. I had never met anyone like you. You are one of a kind. And you are most definitely hot.
Sandra met Keanu on the set of Speed and instantly fell for him.
She's a beautiful lady. Such a wonderful energy about her, and a complete damsel in distress. Excuse us for a moment.
How are you?
I'm pretty well.
Okay. I think about how sweet Keanu Reeves was and how he would look at me and I'd be like,
Did you all get together? Did you date him?
Never dated him.
The type of guy that I like is very basic. I like very simple, and usually people like that won't come up to you.
She obviously didn't know I had a crush on her.
Sandra couldn't believe Keanu would like her, so she started dating a bad boy TV star.
Jesse James. He likes guns, helicopters, motorcycles. He's the man's man. You're the all-American girl.
I asked her out. I'm not going to really take no for an answer.
What was the attraction?
Sandra Bullock has filed for a permanent restraining order against a man who stalked her for 18 months. It was reported that the man had driven over 1,500 miles from Tennessee to Sandra's house.
Sandra was living a nightmare and was desperate for protection.
No one protected you like Jesse?
Not in a partnership. I never allowed myself to be protected that way in a relationship. The thing we want at the end of the day is the same, is that we want to come home. I have a home to go home to.
As Sandra rose to the top, she thought Jesse would protect her.
And the winner is Sandra Bullock.
When you won, you thanked your husband. You said,
There's no surprise that my work got better when I met you, because I never knew what it felt like for someone to have my back.
This is Sandra Bullock's year. Oscar winner and now soon to be a new mom. The actress and her husband, Jesse James, are in the process of adopting a little boy.
But little did Sandra know, Jesse didn't have her back.
It's a cheating scandal that has rocked Hollywood.
Less than 2 weeks after her triumphant night at the Oscars, her world was shattered.
He allowed her to adore him publicly. He set her up for humiliation.
After 5 years of marriage, Sandra Bullock has filed for divorce.
But Sandra stepped up and continued Louis' adoption on her own.
And I looked at him, I just said, "Oh, there you are." It's like he'd always been there. You're a forever parent the minute you accept the love of that child.
I just knew, and I said, this is my path.
Sandra tried to put on a brave face.
I'm just one of the luckiest girls I know. And three of the people that I'm just so crazy about are right next to me. And I'm still convinced that I'm here because someone dropped out and they needed someone quickly, and they know I'm home on Saturday, so.
When she went home, she thought she was alone, but there was someone waiting for her.
A search warrant revealing terrifying new details about just how close America's sweetheart came to an alleged stalker inside her own home.
During the search of his home, cops say they found an arsenal of weapons and a sick handwritten note. You are my wife. You belong to me and me to you.
I wasn't the same after that. I was unraveling. I didn't realize what PTSD was. I would look left out of a car, not right, I would look left, and I would start sobbing. I'm gonna die. Something is gonna happen to my body that I can't control.
And there was one person who knew what Sandra was going through.
Keanu Reeves telling the TV show Extra he definitely didn't feel safe during his stalker scare.
It was like 4 in the morning, I was in bed, I heard a noise, I looked up and there was a dark figure in the doorway of the bedroom. And I was just like, I remember just like looking and just going, and in my head I was like, what's gonna happen here?
The woman was arrested and given a psych evaluation.
It was a woman who just was a fan and wanted to say hi at 4 in the morning with her luggage, and had broken into the house and just wanted to stay.
There's a difference between a fan and a fanatic.
Sandra realized there was a horrifying pattern in her life.
I have surrounded myself with unsafe people and situations and put myself there. I have no one else to blame but myself because that was the most familiar feeling I had. Unsafe relationships. Unless I pull it together right now, I'm not going to be around to have the moments that I want to have. I'm a single parent, and this child is going to absorb nothing but fear and trauma and shame from me. I don't want to drop that baggage onto my beautiful child.
Sandra had to start protecting herself and her son on her own, and Sandra shared her safe space with others who needed it.
Sandra Bullock making headlines. The Oscar winner has adopted a second child, a little girl who is in foster care.
How would you prioritize your life now?
Well, it's my kids. Everything is about them being okay, having what they need.
And there was one person Sandra was thankful was still by her side through it all.
We kept in touch over the years.
With letters and dinners.
and
For some reason, it just works with him.
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are back in action. The besties, who've already teamed up on 2 box office hits, are reuniting for a third.
Your humanity, your humility, your sense of humor, your heart, your soul, your light, your talent that you share with all of us is amazing.
I finally realized, oh, this is what I was supposed to do when I grow up. This is my purpose.